Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. and Lady viewing at home, thank you all for tuning into Kinetic Aesthetic. It's your boy Germ. Y'all already know what the deal is. It's Wednesday, so it's time to review some shit. And we're not going to just review any type of shit this week. We're going to review something nice. And we're going to be talking about the latest album from an artist that I've been a fan of for a good long time now. Honestly, since even before I reviewed his album in 2021. I'm talking about Houston gangster rapper MC Maxo Kream. And I'm talking about his latest album, OYN. Now, the important thing to note about OYN is that this is an album that was executive produced by JPEG Mafia. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with JPEG Mafia, he is one of the more like notable. And he's notable, honestly, for me at this point, more so for not even his music, but for shit outside of that. But he's very, very well versed and known in the underground. If you keep up with hip hop for real and rap, you have heard this man's name at one point or another. And so already going in there, when I heard that, I had a feeling this would be an interesting album, just sound wise. And needless to say, it was. And the other thing that the one thing I'm going to say right quick before I really get into the depth of this album that I really appreciated about Maxo Kream, I'm going to just go ahead and just show y'all this right now. This is a man that knows how to just keep his albums short and concise. It's like look at this. This man has kept his album at, how long was it? How long was this album? Or I should show it. This shit is 9 songs, 25 minutes, and 1 second long. It's beautiful to see. I looked through the rest of his albums just to be sure, just to get a real idea of if he does this with everything or not, and yes, he does. Get my face up there for y'all. And so, yeah. OYN is one of the better albums that I've heard this year. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and tell y'all that it's wildly impressive or that it's just like the greatest thing ever. It's probably solidly at the bottom half of my top 10 this year. I've listened to a lot of shit at this point. But the thing that I appreciate about it is that more than anything about Maxo Kream, he's a rapper's rapper. You know, despite the fact that the album is called OYN, which stands for the oldest young nigga, and I'll get into that in just a second. But aside from that, he is somebody that really does try to challenge himself with his music. He doesn't try to do the same exact thing. He's always trying to really, come tight with the bars and shit. And so I do respect that about him, and that's why he's always been somebody that I fucked with on the music side. But I will say, this whole subject matter of this album and there was a lot of moments and songs that just sort of almost made me cringe. Like the oldest young nigga and him really just still trying to brag about that as if that's something to be proud of. It's like you should be a YN when this man is 36. He's 5 years my senior, and yet he's still out here trying to, I guess, feel like he has something to prove. I'm not gonna really like down on him for the whole gangbanging side of his music. He's been that way since he started rapping. That's his whole thing. That's who he is. I still fuck with his music. But it was just, there's certain moments on the album where he's just, it feels like it's just cringe, where he's trying too hard, especially for a man his age. And then there's one song where he's really naming every female in the rap industry. And I don't know, I didn't think that Maxo Kream would be that type of rapper who would end up doing something like that. What song was that? I just want to make sure I know, just so I can tell y'all. This is the song that made me cringe the most. It was This Shit Going On. Yeah, This Shit Going On is honestly one of the most cringe songs I've heard this entire year. And with that being said, it's that song alone that makes me have to give this album a 7 instead of an 8, because all in all, I really did enjoy it. There was nice features from everybody who came through on the album, and it's really only 2 songs that have features, 3 of them actually. Come Over featuring Isaiah Falls was a decent feature. And Fake Jeezy is honestly my favorite song on the album. Denzel Curry goes crazy. Denzel Curry is also somebody else. If you haven't heard him already, you should probably go check him out. Very, very talented MC. And yeah, How I'm Coming with Cartel Bo and Josh Cream was a decent enough song itself. So this is a good album. It's worth listening to. It's only literally 26 minutes. So this is less than half an hour of your day that you are going to be that Maxo Kream is asking for of your time. And again, that's something that he's always been consistently good at throughout his entire career. Whether it be the first album I reviewed by him, Weight of the World in 2021, or even before that, this is a nigga that likes to keep his shit short, concise, and, you know, just precise. And that's something that I've appreciated about him for a long time now. And that's why I think you should definitely go ahead and give this album a listen if you haven't. But with all that being said, this is my thoughts on Maxo Kream's new album, OYN. Like I said, it's a 7. It's not the best album that you're going to hear this year, but it's definitely not going to be the worst. And with that being said, I want y'all to have another beautiful rest of your day. Have an amazing rest of your week. And I will be right back at you, I should say, on Thursday, tomorrow, with another episode. And I sadly already feel like this is going to be the day I'm going to release the episode about Chris Johnson and everything that's going on with him. So prayers out to him. And I hate to end it on that note, but I hope that y'all have a beautiful rest of your day and stay blessed. It's your boy Germ, and I'm out.